Hello, everybody. I just wanted to touch base with you. Um, Today, the memo is due. We're in module 3, and hopefully everything's going okay for you. I haven't had any emails or any pressing concerns so far, which is good. But things can come up, so I just want to make myself available to you. As you know, next week is catch-up week, which means that you have time to catch up on assignments. Nothing should be due for any of your courses with the other professors. You can meet one-on-one with professors to make up, either talk about a concept you're having some trouble with or an assignment that's it's a little tricky for you. So you could definitely do that. But nothing should be due for any of the not for 325 or for any of the other courses. So you get the week. You don't really have the week off, but you don't have anything that's it takes a little bit of the burden off, hopefully, and it gives you some time to meet one-on-one with professors. So that being said, I'm also available if you just want to email me and we can set up a Zoom appointment. Again, so far I'm not running into an issue where there's some confusion going on, but if there is, I'm always available. So, but make sure that you're reaching out to me. That's all I want to say. So for this module 3, we have a memo assignment that's due. Again, a few of you have already submitted it. And so if I ever give you comments about something and you're trying to revise it, and you're really not sure, you need some more clarification, again, just email me and I can straighten that out with you. You also want to, again, I've said it before, but make sure that you're going through the read, watch, listen so that it introduces the concepts. You're doing the readings. There's a couple articles that introduce you to the APA in-text citations, and you'll be using those for the annual report, gaining a better understanding of what an annual report is. It's a report that is legally required of all companies unless you're a private company. And it gives it's just what it is, an annual report giving the financial situation, the highs and lows, with an explanation of how losses might be recouped, if any of those. If that's an issue with this particular company, you'll be concerned with just the 3 companies, Oxfam, The Village, and Barnes & Noble. And we'll be discussing more about that. So I don't want to just give you too much right now. But so you'll choose 2 of those to compare to annual reports. And in mod 5, there's an introduction to that final paper that will be due. And so it's very specific and with an example as well. So, but it's a good idea to have an understanding of the APA and text citation. And some of you have probably already had some exposure to it. So there's that. And then just a discussion again on audience and making sure whenever you're writing a correspondence for the memo, you have to address a customer complaint. You're a supervisor and with Hamilton Foods. So you want to make sure you do the heading the right way. And there's samples for you. So make sure that you don't just, go ahead and do it. You want to make sure you review how it's handled. You want to also use some discretion. So because it's a steady customer, it's someone that you want to make sure there's no names, that you don't give away too much information, and you avoid giving names of the employee or the customer's name either. You can just so there's ways that you can handle that in a very more appropriate way. So knowing your audience and making sure that the important information is and that's where you're reading about, I think in the handbook it's descending order, where you have the important information presented first, especially in a memo that's going out to a lot of people and they're busy, and you want to make sure they're getting the important points of it. If you have too much written or it's disorganized, it's not written in a clear enough fashion, then you're going to run more of a risk of having to clarify or having to then send out another memo and maybe even another one clarifying the first memo and what you need to happen. So if you're setting new policies, for sure you want to send the first one out in as clear a way as possible. So being very specific, precise, the concise versus wordy assignment applies here as well. So using just the right word choice and language, but also using discretion in this particular memo. And again, I'll say if for some reason, I understand people are busy, you get overloaded at work or whatever it might be. And so you might do your assignment quickly and just submit it. And then if you're not happy with the grade, you can just discuss it with me. And I always allow an opportunity to revise, as you know. So there's that. And then what else do I want to say? So APA and text citation, you'll take a quiz, you're going to write the memo, and get a good understanding of annual report, the key message, and what it entails. And that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to say at this point. And I will be, for module 4, I'll be uploading another video for you, just going over some of the concepts in module 4. So sometime next week. But that's all I want to say. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and you find some time to relax and laugh and just some downtime. And hopefully, next week works for you and you get to catch up on some assignments. If somebody wants to meet with me via Zoom, then just email me and let me know, and I'll be available for you. Okay, have a nice weekend and we'll talk soon. Take care.